Hi everyone, Josh Edwards here, coming to you from beautiful Gulf Breeze, Pensacola Beach, Florida. And as you can see behind me, the Gulf is calm and just as beautiful as ever. One of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen, at least as long as I've lived in Florida. And everyone is just very excited and getting ready for Halloween so early in the month of October, and as well as other events happening on the beach. There's a triathlon, not too familiar with it or know what's going on. I know they have stuff like that happening here every now and then, especially I'm going to say in the summer. I've seen them do this stuff since the fall started, I think. Not too familiar, but I do know they have a lot of sponsored events like with athletes, and we have movies. Well, two movies, maybe one tonight. I don't know. A lot changes with weather and all, and we have one last movie for the end of the season. We have a movie if you want to see it for Halloween. Halloween Town, I think it is. So if you are free by the beach, you'll have a good spooky or fun Halloween themed movie. Come join almost all of Pensacola and anyone visiting. See, that's a wonderful little pastime, and just to come to the beach, let me tell you, it's good to recharge, as you know, just to get away from the rest your frustration the rest of the week with work and everything, you know. And well, they keep busy. People keep busy here, and it's wonderful. And honestly, I've needed it. If I'm honest, I didn't really have a plan. I just knew I wanted and or needed to make a video. I wanted, and I appreciate you all joining me. I do know that I have a plan for next week. I have a little place on the beach around me I want to show you around the bay. But for today, I'm just kind of giving a little vlog. I appreciate you joining me. As you can see, it's very calm. You look very carefully. I don't know if you can see. There are a few boats out in the distance. Two beautiful seagulls, and oh, I thought it was a dolphin. It might be a person. Honestly, this is the calmest the waters have been in maybe 1 to 2 months. Let me tell you, they're pretty active. I mean, they're always like, oh, like I've been telling you the last 2 months, I've had waves that might have been like 5 feet or so above my head, and oh, carrying me, and whoa! I mean, let me tell you something. It is wild. Man, I love when I get like this. But anyway, I want to thank you all. I appreciate it. As I'm sure you all have felt at least on occasion, I haven't been treating myself well, and oh, I've been like, oh, I haven't been brushing off things, and I've just been a little anxious, and I'll be honest, I haven't been respecting myself the way I should, and I'm sure anyone diagnosed or not with diagnosed with autism or not, I'm sure you can relate or understand. We all have frustration. As humankind, we all have frustration. We all have a job or a struggle or something we're fighting, we're dealing with, and sometimes my father once said that we can be our own worst enemy, or I can be my own worst enemy. And unfortunately, he's right. And I'm beginning to learn that can apply to anybody. I didn't I didn't understand it at first, or at least I didn't understand how universal or how relatable it can be to all of us as a people. I'm starting to see it. Some problems the world gives us, or just we're we're put in hit we're put in a place or a position over our head, or we end up trying to be as smart to handle a situation we can't, and we all put ourselves down because we think we have to be like everyone else, or we think we have to measure up to the world, and we all need a place or people to make us remind us who we are, or to help keep us grounded, so we're not trying to be what we think we have to. And believe me, I know how easy that can be, to feel like you have to be something you you're not natural at, or don't can understand so easily, just to survive in the world. And sometimes you do. Sometimes it's just pressure, or it, pop culture, or the pressure of the society made before us, and we all deal with this. And we all have to teach each other, and if we don't, then well, we have to lean on each other. We have to take care of each other as a community. And I that's something I love about this place, and I love the beach. As you know, just days like this are just so calming, and honestly, it can help me forget about everything. It just doesn't matter so much anymore. I want to thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. You all have a great night. Have a wonderful weekend. And don't forget, I'm going to talk more about Halloween costumes and stuff like that. And don't forget my costume. I'm going to show you later on. It's a surprise. And I'm going to show you like how I made mine, or how I'm kind of making one originally, and what you can do and stuff like that. So more than what I just talked about, just ordering on Amazon. We can have a little more fun, and I'll talk to you more about what costumes you want to hear, about how you can make on your own, and fun activities. And I want to hear about stuff you're doing for Halloween. Thank you all for joining me. Leave a comment, subscribe. I really appreciate. Last video, we got 22 views in a day. Well, at least within 24 hours. I appreciate everyone who was involved. This means a great deal. I appreciate your support in my mission for the world. This means so much. Thank you all. Have a great night and a wonderful weekend. We'll talk soon. Bye.